Welcome to InsideSport Fan Wars. Fan Wars यानी 4 teams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 fans. Abhishek for Chennai, Miona for Mumbai, Mohit for KKR, and Arohi for RCB. Well, when you have a favorite teams, which means you have your favorite players, you have your own choices. अब वो choices ढूंढने वाले यहाँ पे. So, question 1: who has been the best player in IPL history?
Okay, I'll start. I'll start with the obvious name. MS Dhoni has won the IPL 5 times. Arguably the best captain, been the best player for CSK as well. They have seen removing him and trying different captains, never worked for them. So it's very obvious that he has carried that team to 5 different IPL trophies. So that's my name.
See, I agree that he's been the best captain that IPL has seen throughout. But to call him a best player, I mean, it's a little debate.
What's your counter? Why are you saying he's not?
That's what I said.
So we are speaking about best player, right? Not the best batter.
Correct.
So player as in and total involvement in the game.
Player is the one who plays.
Yeah, who plays in the game.
Yeah.
So wicket keeping is also playing and captainship is also playing, right? So on that basis, I'm saying that he's the best player. If you would have asked the best batter, I wouldn't have said MS Dhoni for sure.
But okay, see, I understand that he is a captain, he's a batter, he's a wicket keeper. When he has 3 roles, he is expected to perform in all those 3 roles.
Yeah, and he did.
Just one role, अगर वो बाकी 2 पे भारी पड़ रहा है, and if in the other 2 roles he's not being able to perform as much as is expected of him, and I'm sure everyone expects that of him because we love him.
So what do you expect from him? What are you expecting from him which he's not doing?
See, in the last few years, we cannot disagree to the fact that he's not quite been the batter that the team would have expected him to be. Plus, the role that he plays for in Chennai as a finisher. He is the best finisher in the history. But in the last couple of years, he's not quite given out the kind of output that
So if you would have asked me in the last 2-3 years the best player in the IPL, I wouldn't have said MS Dhoni. It's a collective thing since the time it has started. We have seen him perform very well. I think now he's in the team just to be in the team, just to be I don't think he should be in the team now. If he would have retired last year also, I would have still said MS Dhoni has been the best player in IPL. Okay, so we can ask other guys as well.
You know, I feel, I mean, I agree the captaincy part, but best player actually, जब आपके पास दूसरी टीम्स के इतने हाई प्रोफाइल प्लेयर्स होते हैं ना, चेन्नई की टीम में आई वुड से सुरेश रैना या रविंद्र जडेजा हैड अ बिगर कंट्रीब्यूशन देन एमएस धोनी, एंड दिस इज व्हाट आई फील, बिकॉज सुरेश रैना इज द वन जो ब्रांडिंग सीएसके का अग्रेशन का जो था ना, वो शुरू होता था सुरेश रैना से. इफ यू नोटिस इनिशियल के आईपीएल सीजंस में जब तक धोनी आता था, 90% ऑफ द डैमेज वाज डन बाय सुरेश रैना. चाहे वो 200 प्लस अगर सीएसके चेस कर रहा हो या फर्स्ट बैटिंग करके 10 ओवर में 100 बना रहा हो. Of course, MS Dhoni had its moment, but वो जो brand.
But again, you're speaking about batting.
No, I'm also saying because जो
I understand what you're saying.
होता है ना, that was instilled by Suresh Raina.
I understand what you're saying, but Dhoni has been the vital cog of that team since the inception of the team. Everything in Chennai has been built around Dhoni. Okay, so I'll give you an example why Dhoni is the best player in the IPL. Okay, before CSK took Shivam Dube, no one rated Shivam Dube. Okay, he took Shivam Dube in the team. He made him bowl the specific overs. He gave him a specific role. Okay, because of which CSK won in 2022. After that, Shivam Dube goes to CSK won in 2023 last year. And after that, Shivam Dube goes and plays for India in T20 World Cup. And now he has T20 World Cup to his name. So that's why I'm saying that he's the best player because he's a better man manager. And he knows what kind of team he wants. And that's the team he makes around his team and his franchise. That's why I'm saying that. But okay, we can go ahead and we can ask you, like, who do you think is the...
No, but sorry, on that note, I just want to add that this is very true. I mean, I don't know any other captain who अपना खुद का team बनाता है and he makes sure every one of his players play.
Yeah.
I mean, that's never happened. Virat Kohli, yes, he did get his own men into the team, but somehow जिस तरीके से Dhoni made a team and made them perform, that Virat Kohli somewhere wasn't able to do.
You know, I just have one thing to add. ये जो हम बोलते हैं ना कि CSK में जो सारे decisions हो रहे हैं MS धोनी के अंदर हो रहे हैं, ये चीज इज समथिंग की जो पीछे इतनी प्लानिंग हो रही है ना मैनेजमेंट, जैसे कि 2023 में Dwayne Bravo was the bowling coach, if I'm correct, right? He was handling the bowling.
One of the mentors.
One of the mentors here. Now Bravo has an equal role what Dhoni has. But
the thing is that we are not the only one who says that. Even Dwayne Bravo comes and says that Dhoni is the guy because of whom I've got this job. He understands this thing better than everyone. Even the management says that if Dhoni leave everything. Even the IPL wants Dhoni to be in the IPL. They have changed completely. They have brought in a new rule. So you understand, right? The player value. And not only just in aspects of winning the games, etc. The broadcasting rights. अगर IPL का broadcasting rights 30 करोड़ है, 30,000 करोड़ है, ठीक है? वो धोनी उसका एक 10-20% contribute करता है. If Dhoni retires, most of the people from Chennai, from other teams are not going to come to the stadium to watch the match. So he brings a lot of values, not just winning, losing. That's a very different aspect. Like Ronaldo, Messi were the brands of La Liga. MS Virat are the faces of IPL, but one of them has actually won something. So that's the difference.
Honestly, I'm not really worried.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying overall aspect. But
one person cannot make you win the entire tournament. It's a group effort. So I think
एक छक्के ने World Cup
We'll come to that. Sorry, you're next.
Yeah, even I feel like Dhoni overshadows the other players in the team. Like
Good. That's how it should happen. There always should be a boss and everyone should listen to them, and that's how a team works.
we're not asking about you and your team.
Yeah, even in my
No,
team.
We're talking about
there was
Chennai.
this thing when Jadeja walked out instead of Dhoni, people started booing him.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be like that. They should respect other.
So, yeah, but how is Dhoni supposed to be blamed for that? What can Dhoni do? Not that Dhoni is asking people.
Dhoni should not be blamed for it, but
Yeah.
Dhoni should also not be credited for every
Yeah.
good thing that happens on ground.
Of
That's
course,
it. It
of
should be
course, he
equal.
shouldn't be. But now this topic is about one individual, right? So we need to speak about one individual. When we speak about the best team, I won't say MS Dhoni is the best team. I'll say CSK is the best team. So we are speaking about players. So I'm saying that Dhoni is the best player, has been the best player. We can hear your opinions as well. Like, who do you think has been the best player in IPL?
I think Rohit Sharma is the best player in IPL.
Why?
He has 5 trophies
Okay.
for
And,
MI.
yeah. Overall, he has 6, right? Yes. He has
5
one.
trophies.
Yeah, but he
5
has
trophies
And
with
champions.
Mumbai and one Deccan.
One
been
with
Deccan.
Deccan.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the only point.
And he really manages the team well. Like all the players.
So why did you guys remove him
When did we remove
Yeah.
him?
from captainship?
Matlab, Hardik Pandya was the captain right now. I felt like he needed a break.
Though Rohit said that,
No.
then so why did you guys remove your best player? So you're saying that he's the best player because he has won 5 trophies, right? So you're giving him credits for captaincy only,
No,
like
not
under
for
him.
captaincy, even for playing.
So when was the last? How many times has Rohit scored more than 500 runs in an IPL season? Which is basic, okay? Like if you want to score 500 runs, you need an average of what? 40 runs or something in a match. So how many times he has scored that?
Thrice.
Once he has scored in his entire IPL career.
400 he has crossed. the threshold.
500, I'm saying. He has scored only once. So I don't think like
See, the
Rohit
thing
has been
is,
the
with Rohit Sharma, I will not agree he's the best player in IPL history, but he's made his contribution.
Yeah.
With all of those runs, I completely agree with the fact that Rohit Sharma का कभी भी एक ऐसे breakthrough season रहा ही नहीं है. Because
of
he's
course.
not been a Virat Kohli who will score 700, 900 runs in a season. But all of those runs have come at crucial moments. Throughout the tournament, throughout the games, whenever he scored in crucial moments. And that is why he stuck through with the team for all these years. Not just because of the name, but also when he performs as a player.
See, more than Rohit, I would say अगर आप बुमराह choose करते, that would have been a better for me at least. Because Rohit is the guy जो aggression जो होता है ना वो team में लाता है. With Rohit around, actually the entire opposition is worried about getting Rohit out. That's the kind of fear he brings, which I agree. But Rohit से ज़्यादा performing अगर या player wise में अगर बोलूँ, I think we have Bumrah for now. Recent times Surya Kumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya. I don't want to even go there. क्या debate है वो Rohit and Hardik? That's another separate angle. But for me, I think more than Rohit, there are a lot of other superstars.
Yeah. Of
But-
course, yeah, sorry, please say.
I think Rohit is a really good mentor. Like the way he builds the younger players, he has bought out a lot of people. Let it be Hardik Pandya, Jasprit Bumrah, Ishan Kishan, all of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a mentor, right?
Tilak Verma.
He has
Yeah.
had one of the biggest contribution for Mumbai Indians and as well as for Indian cricket as well. Like all these players which you mentioned, Jasprit, Hardik, they
Yeah.
came and played for India also
World
and
Cup.
they are superstars. Great player, good player, but not the greatest which IPL has seen. And the fact that Mumbai also doesn't rate him anymore. Okay, they also want to get rid of him. He might just leave Mumbai.
Correct.
So yeah, obviously he'll be in top 5, but I don't think that he'll be the number 1. He won't take the number 1 spot.
As a Mumbai Indians fan, I feel like I have my favorite player from that team. So
Yeah, of
I
course.
would choose Rohit
course,
Sharma
makes
any
sense.
day.
I'll tell you who the best player in IPL has been so far.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly, guys. It's King Kohli. I mean, has to be. Has
Undoubtedly.
to. 1 minute. Tell me one player who scored 900 plus runs. I mean, I
Is
know.
that the only criteria
No,
how you
it-
judge a best player?
Okay,
Is
fine.
that all?
If it isn't,
Do you even see the trophies number? Do you consider that
does one person single-handedly get you the
No,
trophy?
but when you're the captain,
exactly.
how
But
you're
when
talking
you're-
about two mentors here, Dhoni and
Okay.
Rohit.
Okay, but I'm not exactly. See, I'm going beyond the captaincy debate, and I'm talking about Kohli as a player. Unlike MS Dhoni, unlike Rohit Sharma, since the time Virat has joined IPL, that's in the first season, that's 2008 season, he has been more often than not consistent. I think he's had some 300. Runs, total runs in 300, probably thrice or 4 times in all these 16 years seasons that we've seen of IPL. Otherwise, it's always been 400 plus. And his breakthrough seasons, the 2016 season where RCB almost won the IPL, but let's not get there. And then the last season, he's had more than 700 runs. I mean, if this is not consistency, what is?
So are you saying when a player is consistent, no matter when the team loses, that is fine?
I'm saying that one player's being consistent cannot decide whether the team as a whole is going to do well or not.
But when you're batting at the top of the order, the team
Correct.
is expecting you to start on that note. Give the team that
He
kind of an aggressive
is. Now,
start.
if people aren't taking inspiration from him, it's not his fault.
The thing is now that I agree that Virat Kohli is the best batter of IPL. Okay, but there are many points to not agree. But he is surely now the best player. The problem is what you mentioned right now. He has been in the same team since 2008.
Correct.
Okay, and they have won nothing. Okay, you said that yes, they have come close.
Yeah.
So congrats on the second prize. But you guys have never won anything. The problem with Virat as a player for me is that he failed to build a team around him. Like we spoke about Rohit, like we spoke about Dhoni. That they guys scouted other players. He failed to do that. Okay, and when he failed to do that, he left the captaincy. And then he gave it to someone else without winning it for the place for like he's a adopted son, right, of Bangalore. Everyone loves him over there.
Yeah.
He just left the responsibility and he's like, I cannot win it anymore. So I'll just go and do my
But
part.
that's taking
Yeah.
responsibility
Yeah,
for the team.
yeah.
Right?
So he's
Finally.
he goes, he bats at a slow strike rate. He
That's
scores
not true. Are we
great
talking
50s in 40 balls. That's it. But he cannot be so very simple, Arohi.
Yeah.
A player who has not won a title cannot be the best player.
What logic is this?
This is the only
That is
logic.
not the,
This
that
is
is
the
not
only
the
logic.
Kind of, that would be a little biased.
Exactly.
Okay, let's
Okay.
not say it trophy versus
Yeah.
a best performance.
Yeah.
But individually, like for example, KL Rahul, recent times में जो कहते हैं ना कि KL Rahul बहुत hype है, Indian wicket keeper है, opener है, the way he score runs is a very slow strike rate. आप देखो उसकी वजह से पूरी team struggle करती है. कई बार ऐसा हुआ है विराट कोहली has come down to bat 220 chase करना है. He's batting at his own pace. He gets out, he scores 70 out of 50 balls. Okay, the team has got a good start. But जो बाकी के batters हैं, and this is what happened if you remember 2016 final, 200 का total था. I think Chris Gayle और विराट कोहली ने बैटिंग करी थी. 15 ओवर में 150 बनाए थे. Chris Gayle as monster as he is, उन्होंने start लिया. विराट कोहली was the mentor doing his bit. जैसे ये दोनों out हुए, टीम पूरी collapse हो गई.
See, now I'll tell you what. I'm not completely disagreeing to what all you have said. But my point is that Virat Kohli is doing his job as a player. I understand.
As a batter.
As a player.
As a batter.
As a player. No, understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
He's doing his job as a batter. Now, ऐसा नहीं है कि as fine player batter. Now, ऐसा नहीं है कि बैंगलोर के पास अच्छे players कभी थे ही नहीं. So many years when they had the best team, they had players like Chahal, they had Siraj in his best form, they had Gale, they had
Yeah.
KL Rahul.
So you agree, right? They had a very good team and the captain
Of course,
failed to
no,
win.
I'm saying they had a very good team, but everybody failed to contribute their part. That
But
is
that's
what
when the
happens when you
captaincy is
don't.
important.
That's
right?
where the
what Rohit
captaincy
and
part
Dhoni does,
comes
कि
in.
कोई टीम बुरा परफॉर्म कर रही है, प्लेयर नहीं परफॉर्म कर रहा है. For example, Shane Watson, पूरे सीजन I think उन्होंने परफॉर्म नहीं किया था, फाइनल में जाके he scored a century.
But we're not talking about a captain, we're talking about a player. No?
I'm saying as a player also he has a responsibility. When you're a captain, you have double responsibility, not just as a batter, but you're overseeing the entire team. वहाँ पे I don't think Virat Kohli stepped up.
See, Arohi, if I ask you the best player in the history of football, okay, will you only say Ronaldo or Messi because they are just scoring goals? You won't say Iniesta, you won't say Modric because they don't score goals, they don't save goals. So the thing is, we are talking about overall player, a player who carries his team by himself. Okay, so I haven't seen Virat Kohli do that for a very long period of time. Even now, I will be very honest with you. So in my books, he doesn't stand to be the best player, the best batter, obviously, because of the runs he has scored in XX strike rate. But fine, he might be the best batter, but not the best.
See, he's undoubtedly the best batter in IPL if we go through numbers. Now, when we're talking
That's how
about...
you started, undoubtedly the best player also.
So सबसे बड़ी बात ये है कि RCB इतने सालों में एक ट्रॉफी नहीं जीती.
Unfortunately.
अभी कुछ
एक
नए
season
नए
आगे
सीजन आके
जीती.
जीत गई.
And
do you
they did not have
think
star
that-
players as such. in
So
it.
for,
Let's ask her, do you think that Virat is the best? Like, do you think that she makes a point for it?
He's an amazing player, no doubt, but he misses out on the point to bind the whole team together and make sure that all of them are performing equally.
But see, it is not just one person's job. Everybody needs to perform also, no?
Yeah.
but
He'll
as a
get
captain,
the best
you need
team.
to back them also. Sometimes.
And he has.
No,
He's backed.
RCB
Let's-
is one team where players they have vocally
Correct.
said this.
Correct.
कि हमें खुद नहीं पता हम अगला मैच खेलने वाले हैं कि नहीं
Correct.
खेलने वाले हैं.
Which is fine. It's not just that team. That's a issue with a lot of teams. But point is that, see, Siraj in his best form with the Indian team, started from IPL, went to the Indian team, came back in IPL. Now he's yet with RCB. But
That's the reason Virat is not the best player. If a sensible captain would have removed Siraj after first season, he backed Siraj continuously. He
and
let go
performed.
Yuzinder
He
Chahal.
Listen,
Okay.
Exactly.
You so
Even Harshal
But
Patel.
it is
Even
on the basis.
Harshal Patel.
It is on the basis of his RCB season is how he got an entry into the Indian cricket team.
because
Siraj.
Virat was the captain, dude.
So and he performed.
Yeah.
He performed. As
Have
long
you
as-
seen
But-
Siraj perform for Indian T20s?
Not recently, but when he made
Never.
that debut,
He has never
when he
performed for
made that
India.
debut
Very
into
expensive team.
the Indian team.
Never.
He
Siraj
performed
has
really
never.
well.
And you know what? Why Siraj is good even now? I don't mind saying it in front of camera also. You give a person so many chances back to back, he will become a little bit stable in his career. He's a good test bowler. He was never a good T20 bowler. His record is very, very, very bad in IPL. But because of a captain, because he was Virat Kohli's fanboy and Virat wanted players like this, like I said, there should be a boss and everyone should follow. So that's why he kept these things. Let's go of Yuzvendra Chahal, dude. Chinnaswamy, flat pitch. That guy is taking wickets. It's a nightmare for spinners. And Yuzi used to win them matches.
Yeah, that was a blunder.
And they have let him go. Whose responsibility it is to, go and say, no, don't let this player go. We
Yeah.
want to win.
But see, you don't know what's happening.
That is
You
Virat.
don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Right now, we're blaming Virat because that is the face we see, right? Probably the decisions are being taken
You tell me, what do you
by a
think?
committee
What do you
and
think?
not just him
What do you
alone.
think? What do you think?
What?
What, according to you, if Virat goes and says to the committee that I don't want Yuzvendra Chahal to leave the team, what do you think will the committee say? If Virat wants he can change the name of RCB, Royal Challengers Bangalore, to Royal Challengers Bangladesh something.
They've already
They'll-
changed it to Royal
yeah.
Challengers Bengaluru.
They will change anything they
Again,
want.
maybe Virat Kohli. Because we never know.
Yeah.
We never know.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite.
Or who do you think is the best?
I am a diehard KKR supporter और मेरे लिए हमेशा से I think ये थोड़े प्लेयर लेट आए थे but he has made a very big impact in a very small time. सुनील नारायण. ये ऐसे प्लेयर हैं भाई, इनको आप ओपनिंग में उतारो, ये भले उतने रन्स नहीं स्कोर करेंगे जितने धोनी, रोहित या कोहली करेंगे, बट जिस नंबर पे ये स्कोर करते हैं, द स्ट्राइक रेट मेक्स अ बिग डिफरेंस. ये तो उनकी बैटिंग हुई है एंड आई डोंट इवन सी हिम एज अ बैटर फर्स्ट. ही इज अ बॉलर, मिस्ट्री बॉलर. और ये इतने इम्पैक्टफुल रहे फर्स्ट सीजन में 2012 में आके when he picked more than 20 wickets in the consistent 3 seasons. And then he had a downfall जहाँ पे उनके bowling action को लेके people said कि ये कुछ chuckle करते हैं and all that. This guy had the character. He went back, he worked on it, he came back, and अभी जो हमने सीजन देखा जिसमें उन्होंने फिर ओपनिंग करी, 400 प्लस रन स्कोर करे, जो आई थिंक अच्छे बैटर्स नहीं करते हैं, और जिस स्ट्राइक रेट पे करा वो आई थिंक जो वेस्ट इंडीज के एक्सप्लोसिव बैटर्स करते हैं वो करे. And then as a bowler, he's picking wickets at a very crucial time. I think for me,
Matlab,
Sunil.
good that you're a KKR fan and you're picking Sunil Narine, but it's like, like picking someone for charity, because obviously he's not the greatest player IPL has seen. You know it. I know it. We all know it. He has been a very important part of the team. Great bowler, good batter, became this year only. Everyone gave credits to Gautam Gambhir for some reason, because he has opened before also and he has done good, but lately he got his form dipped, right? But yeah, great player to have in a team. Not the greatest player of IPL for sure.
See,
I don't think
feel
that's up
he
for a
comes
debate.
into the auctions, for example.
Yeah.
अभी है ना, he's a two in one player for me. आप इनको सिर्फ अपनी बॉलिंग के लिए लोगे ना, ये कोई सुनील नारायण, वरुण चक्रवर्ती से कम नहीं है।
Right.
वरुण चक्रवर्ती somebody जो उनको शायद कॉम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं बॉलिंग।
He's better than Varun.
He's better. अगर आपने सिर्फ एज अ बॉलर देखा इनको, he's very useful. मान लो इनकी बॉलिंग थोड़ी सी पीछे हो जाए कि चलो यार ये रन लीड कर रहा है, पर मुझे अगर एक बैटर चाहिए लोअर डाउन दी ऑर्डर जो ऊपर आके सिर्फ घुमाए, सुनील नारायण।
Yeah, he is.
I think if he comes into the auction, मेरे हिसाब से कम 25 CR बंदा आपके लिए ले सकता है।
He's
That's
good.
the power.
He's good, but he comes in the same space as Russell and other
And
all-rounder,
But
Pollard.
the good thing
and
is,
everyone.
West Indies have always been known for these fast bowling all-rounders. Kyle
Yeah.
Pollard, Dwayne Bravo, Andre Russell. There is this one chap जो आके आपको spin दे रहा है, और spin भी ऐसी वैसी नहीं दे रहा है, ऐसी spin दे रहा है इंडियन ट्रैक्स पे जो अच्छे इंडियन स्पिनर्स नहीं दे रहे।
Yeah.
फिर वो आके ओपनिंग करके धमाका कर रहा है, जो आई थिंक वेस्ट इंडीज के बाकी प्लेयर्स डाउन दी ऑर्डर करते हैं। ये जो एक कॉम्बिनेशन है ना स्किल सेट का, ये मिलना बड़ा मुश्किल
It's good. He's good, but obviously, like,
Not-
do you
not
guys
the
agree
best.
that?
Yeah, agree.
he's-
Not the best.
है। मेरे
See, I understand he's an impact player.
Yeah.
And not all players are impact players. Like Virat
Right.
Kohli, he might not be an impact player because, see, he delivers. He does his job. But he's not the one who's going to give you quick runs.
Yeah.
Where it matters, he's going to come and hit probably 30 runs in 12 balls or 15 balls.
Sunil Narine is a very utility player.
Exactly.
तुम्हें बॉलिंग करानी है तो मुझे बॉलिंग करा, तुम्हें ओपन कराना है ओपन करा दो, वो आके किधर भी आके अपना रोल आके परफेक्टली करके जाएगा, but that's that.
But again, he's had his off
highs
form.
and lows.
Yeah, I mean,
not being
20,
consistent,
20.
accused of
Exactly.
chucking, like
Yeah.
you said. So yeah, like come on.
I think अगर सिर्फ केकेआर की हिस्ट्री में देखूं तो मैं बोलूंगा गौतम
Yeah.
से भी बेटर।
Yeah. I
एक हमारा केकेआर का
I agree with that.
and all throughout 2012 season winning, 24 season winning team and now 2024
Impact,
अभी
good
तक इतने
impact.
सालों तक इम्पैक्ट करना, जहां हम देख रहे हैं बाकी सीनियर प्लेयर्स या तो रिटायर हो रहे हैं, मेंटर बन गए हैं या बॉलिंग कोच, व्हाटएवर, स्टिल परफॉर्मिंग एंड विनिंग टाइटल्स।
इंडिया के कोच बन गए और
इंडिया के कोच बन गए हैं।
सीरीज हरा रहे
है
हैं
ना?
कोच
तो-
बना के।
so are we agreeing to the fact that Sunil Narine?
No, I am agreeing to the fact that Sunil Narine has been the best player for KKR in their history. KKR का best player रहा है वो, I can agree that, but not even top 10 for me in all-time IPL greats. Like, he will be very, very, very behind because for many reasons I have. I don't think he owns something. He doesn't take any responsibility or something like that. तुम मुझे बेच दो, मैं बैटिंग कर लूंगा, ठीक है, बस बात खत्म, मेरे से इतना होगा, मैं इतना कर सकता हूँ। But yeah, but of course, for KKR, I can agree that he has been the best.
Maybe he's not that one of those players जो in the face आता है ना, जैसे for example David Warner.
Yeah.
They make
Correct,
their presence count. Virat Kohli, even
Correct.
Rohit Sharma is something. हाँ, David Warner तो कुछ भी कर। I think Sunil Narine एकदम chill बंदा है, आएगा बनाएगा चुपचाप निकल जाएगा, विकेट लेगा, सेलिब्रेट भी नहीं करेगा,
Celebrate भी-
भाई विकेट ले लिया, अगला
Yeah.
बैटर कौन है लेके आओ। I think maybe that is why
that's
he's-
my problem with him also. So.
Maybe. I think I get this. कि वो face पे नहीं आता।
Yeah,
but
that's my problem. Like, he doesn't want to be the face,
He
nah,
doesn't
so he won't be.
No, okay, fine. I think we all can agree to the fact that Virat Kohli is the best player in the history of IPL.
only for her.
But I would want to know, what do you think? Who's the best player in the history of IPL? Be it a captain, a batter, or a bowler. But let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching Inside Sport Fan Wars.